Bonjour.
Konnichiwa.
I was going to say konnichiwa, but I couldn't remember if it was one of those things that like no one else actually says it. I think I might be thinking of sayonara.
Sayonara is more if you're saying goodbye to someone and you don't expect to see them again anytime soon.
Okay.
Sayonara is more of a farewell.
It's what you say
matinee
before
is
you
more of a
when
before you
someone's
kill
hanging onto a
someone.
ledge by the and you
Yeah.
peel their fingers off on the last one.
Yeah.
You're like sayonara.
Oh God, what was it? There's a film.
It's Japanese. Oh,
Yeah, no, there was a film, and literally at some point someone says sayonara after killing a Japanese guy. I can't remember what film it was though.
whilst you're thinking of that, can we do a 1, 2, 3 clap? Because
Oh.
I've been trying to like sync things up properly the last couple of episodes, and I've just been doing it by ear. So so I'll go 3, 2, 1, clap like that. You ready?
Okay.
Oh shit! Did you do it in time?
I did, but we can do it again if you want. Well,
Okay.
cover one's here now, so should we
All right,
try
get
and
ready.
get him in?
I'll do it now. I'll do
Oh,
yeah. Get it.
Christ.
3, 2, 1, clap. Ready? In time. 3, 2, 1.
Like that.
No work?
Okay. I heard one clap. That'll do. You're all on the same track anyway.
Okay. I'll be the kitchen
Why are we
sink for
clapping?
today. Christian wants a bit more perfect sinkage.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm the iceberg
Fair
today.
enough.
Here we are. Hello. Welcome back
Hello.
to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to chew on properly.
Oh,
Well, looks like it might be a short one today.
oh.
We're all used to short ones, eh, lads?
Especially since Alex joined the podcast, but
Oh,
Hey.
different short. So,
I'm a small one.
so I did cobble together my TV of the year. Or did
Yeah,
you want to
do you-
get into anecdotes first?
should we do Alex Dotes?
Alex Dotes?
What?
Alex's new Dota channel.
Yeah.
What?
Well, no, I'll just basically explain to you guys in a bit more detail about my teeth.
Oh yeah,
At your teeth.
About my
Grim
teeth.
and Barrett.
Well, so yeah, basically, the past 2 weeks I've had kind of on and off constant toothache. I've been taking painkillers for like the past 2 weeks. And then just the past 2 nights, it's just been unbearable. So
God.
I called 111. Well, no, actually, about 5 o'clock this morning, I did the online thing for 111, and they called me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they're pretty good at that.
Well, you say that,
Oh,
because
okay.
they gave me a number to call after 8 a.m. So I call that number, and I'm there for an hour and a half, waiting on hold.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
I also simultaneously called 111 again at the same time, and had 2 on holds going at the exact same time.
God.
So I gave up with that and went to the dental hospital instead.
Are you for walk-ins again then?
No, I called them up just basically crying and in agony. And they gave me I explained that I'd tried 111 twice and it hadn't got me anywhere. So the woman on the phone gave me an appointment.
Oh, that's good of her. Yeah, it's... One. Usually it's good, but at times it can be quite hit and miss, especially for dental pain.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Yeah.
I think I've said before, and I stand by that dental pain is like 10 times
it's the
worse than
worst.
my lung collapsing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have another collapsed
my
lung
God.
than that.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
That's how,
How are
yeah.
you feeling now?
Sore. Much better though. Much, yeah. I've got
I guess
they
you
took
take
3
the
teeth
teeth
out, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
Luckily, they're all at the back, so you don't see them.
Oh, that's right then.
Because I only tend to smile with like my top front teeth. My bottom lip covers the bottom teeth, and then the front one's kind of...
A bit of an overbite.
Yes, I've definitely got an overbite. You might notice it in pictures.
Only problem is you won't be able to chew as much grass as you liked to when when you
So-
went grazing.
Oh,
You might have to.
Like it's the new trend on how we get high is rather than
Yeah.
smoke the weed, we chew it.
You gotta chew the cud.
God.
Swallow it, sick it up, eat it again.
Lovely. But
Oh yeah, I'm glad you're
glad
you're
you're
better.
better.
Slightly less toothful than before.
yeah, but that's
Slightly
like
less in pain.
it's just the back teeth. It's not noticeable, and one day I can look into getting fake ones. If it becomes too much of a hassle and it's like hard to chew or whatever.
Might it
No.
be perhaps time to cut down from the 5 or 6 sugars in each tea?
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Back ones.
Is
Yeah, right.
no, because I don't have any back ones now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
so you
okay.
actually can chew any grass?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have one back one. Sorry, one back one on the top left.
Okay.
The top left hasn't been touched, but the bottom left, both of the back ones are gone, and now both the bottom and top right, the top 2 back ones are gone.
Gosh.
So I'm missing most of my molars.
Have you had any wisdom teeth through?
No, not that I know of.
You might gain a back tooth
might,
at some
yeah.
point.
Hey, an extra one.
Now that the 2 have been removed, it's sort of like made room for the wisdom
Yeah.
tooth to come through.
It'd be good-
That's even more pain, though, isn't it? Because wisdom teeth, they're bloody painful.
You want like the laws of biology to be broken and the wisdom tooth to just shuffle forward and pop up
yeah.
instead of the other one.
Or maybe come out at a jaunty angle so it kind of fills the gap
no.
of 2.
Oh, jaunty angle, but like forwards. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant just a jaunty angle, so it like mashes up your cheek. That's
No, not
that's not
like
the one.
out, but like
That's not good.
No,
so instead of pointing straight down, it kind of points towards the
forwards. Yeah,
inside. Not well, no,
like
just
a gun turret on a battleship.
no.
Yeah,
So it's not
just
pointing
nod.
out. Well, okay,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh dear.
So I've been down the dental hospital until about 6 o'clock ish.
Well, yeah, glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, now I've just got to do all the aftercare with my mouth. Go careful. I'm paranoid every time I take a swig of drink that I've knocked any of the clots loose.
Ooh.
Like every time I take a swig of drink, I sort of hold up a mirror and just have a quick check, and it's like, okay, sure.
They said, like, as long as, like, you clean your teeth and stuff and after you eat, I think it's every time after you eat,
Yeah,
your drink
well,
should be fine. It's usually a food. Like, obviously, you don't get any food caught in back
the
or
thing,
anything.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna just go careful and have softish stuff for the next
that's
couple
what they
of days,
recommend.
like noodles and shit.
Yes, that's right.
But I can't have bitty stuff, so I can't have like rice or anything like that.
Yeah.
Not bitty now,
yeah,
darling. Bitty later.
Bitty later. Yeah, I can't have bitty now.
Bitty would be perfect. Just soft.
Oh, soft, milky. Well, I drink plenty of milk anyway, so
True.
I don't think
Aussie
what,
bitty.
yeah. I don't think what I drink needs to change much. The liquid going in doesn't change; just the solids have to become more liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah. We only got back as well recently as well because basically on the way home we were driving home from work and it's already in a road.
Crashed in a ditch. Sorry.
Well, honestly, I count ourselves lucky actually because if we were driving anywhere else, I honestly think we would have crashed.
Oh.
But because we were driving home and it's been a really stressful day today. Like it was so hectic like for the entirety of the afternoon. It was
Friday sort of Friday feeling sort of thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we just wanted to get back. We wanted, okay, we'll get back. We'll have takeout. We'll just chill out. But no, the car had other ideas. So she was driving, I think, just past the not ring road, and a roundabout on the motorway. And she went to stop where the traffic lights, but she heard like a pop, and then the brake just stopped, and she just went straight through. And she was like, "Oh my god, I can't! The brake is gone. I can't stop."
Oh shit.
So luckily there weren't any cars in front of us, I don't think.
So you just kind of had to let it roll to a stop.
So yeah, so she kind of had to kind of let it roll. Luckily we kind of pulled up on a hard shoulder because she had to kind of go for a little bit and be like, there was nowhere to pull up. And we're on a motorway and we're like, shit, what do we do? We have no brakes, what are we going to do? And she found a hard shoulder to pull up on, and we called her insurance company. And they're like, yeah, because you're on basically a date, they saw it as like a date, you're on a motorway, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
They sent out a tow person.
We gotta come get your ass.
Pretty much, yeah. They came
Get
out,
your
picked us up.
stupid, crappy car off of our pristine roads. We're not coming to help you. We're coming to clean up the mess.
They came to tow you, so they just bought a truck. They tied a rope around the crane on the truck, the crane thing, and then tied it round your waist and round Amy's waist and just dragged you home.
You see, when you said they were going
Sarah Jane style.
Okay. That's a reference I get. Yeah. Five dot. Anyway, when you said tow him, I thought I thought you were going to go into. They all just walk up barefoot.
No.
Sorry, lads. Let's all start pushing then.
With your toe.
With your toes.
They sent a guy out and they told us, oh, he'll be there like in an hour. So we're like, okay, we've got to wait an hour. But he got there. He got there like in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And so he was doing everything, and I realized because we had a Bluetooth in our car, and before this happened, I'm not ashamed to admit this. I like High School Musical. We were listening to High School Musical in the car, and I realized he had to get in the car to start it, to kind of to put the car on the thing.
As soon as he starts it, the last track starts playing.
I realized as he got out of the car, I realized, like, shit, he probably just got blasted with High School Musical coming out these speakers. He must have thought, what the fuck is this?
Sounds like they're having more than one type of breakdown.
Oh, that's it. On top of that, he was lovely actually, but he kind of was proper, like the kind of proper laddie lad, you know.
Okay.
It wasn't our kind of, you know, he was nice, but yeah, proper laddie lad. And he said, "Oh, we'll have to tow your car to the garage because they're going to have to fix it." 'Cause basically, what happened is the brakes had completely fallen apart. So
there were 50-year-old brakes on a 10-year-old car.
I don't know, probably, to be honest. But yeah, so basically he towed it to the garage, and the garage is shut. So he kind of sort of parked it across the road from the garage and like posted the key through the door. And he was like, "Yeah, by the way, there's no brakes. Like, you need to fix it, basically." And so they're closed the weekends now. Monday, luckily I'm working from home on Monday, but they might. I think Amy has to get the bus in. That's probably bad for her.
Oh yeah.
But also we don't know how long it's going to take for the car. We don't know how much it's going to cost. We're hoping the insurance covers it. Bless him. He gave us a lift home after the car, so that was nice of him. But it was a little bit awkward.
Yeah. You'd hope that hopefully it's only the brakes, so that's all that has to be fixed. Sort of.
Yeah, we hope so. I mean, yeah, it passed its MOT last year, and they replaced the brake pads. I didn't know what that is. I don't know what they are.
No, I'm not a carman.
Yeah,
it's the pads on the brakes.
It's the bits that hit like on a bike.
Exactly, it's the same concept,
yeah.
Where something pushes onto the tire. Yeah, okay, got you.
But it's got its MOT in like 2 months again, and it's like, what? Like, the brakes basically have got to be completely.
Yeah, so you got to fix it before then.
Man.
I wonder if they fucked up in the MOT somehow.
That's what we were. Like, yeah, we were sort of thinking about, like, oh, did they like? But then that was last year, and it's only just happened. Like, it kind of came out of nowhere.
Poor quality pads.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We took it back to the same garage, really, so now I'm a bit like, maybe not. But yeah, no, we did.
Sorry.
What's that?
I was chatting to myself. I just said, bad car it is.
Yeah. Yes, we didn't get back till like about half an hour ago. So it's just like, oh gosh, pretty knackered.
I have no story to add to this list of stories. I've just been home.
I
went to Lidl earlier.
You went what? You went to Lidl?
Yeah.
You've had a very uneventful day compared to us.
Yeah. I had a nap.
I saw you were playing Cookie Clicker earlier. So I was looking
Yeah.
at my Steam wish list, and I was sort of
Yeah.
like,
Been on the clicker for a good while now.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I need to finish
yeah.
it so I can fucking escape.
Stop.
Oh, I love that game. It's a good game.
It's my most played game now, even more than EU4, because I just whack it on in the morning and it stays on all day. So
Yeah, it's like an idle game. It's good.
I get you. Yeah, I
I
like
was
idle games. I am a fan.
I was going to ask you as well, Christian. Actually, about the sort of techie jobs and stuff, but I want to sort of know
Oh, yeah.
more about it.
Oh, by the way, I did look. The one on my team, I don't think it's been posted yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm
interested.
another part of the team had a developer job going, and it just got cancelled without anyone telling them. So I think the same thing may have happened.
Oh, okay. So they're not hiring.
I think we are. It is going that the job I mentioned is going to be there.
Oh,
It just
okay.
wasn't there last week.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, no, I'd be interested if it does go up. Then please do let me know.
I will.
I'm trying to look for a kind of fully remote position at the moment. Like I love my job, you know, and I like it, but I'd probably prefer kind of work. I like to work from home a lot, and it's more sort of chilled out. Like I as much as I do love it, it does get it gets very hectic very suddenly, and I get way too overwhelmed. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't do this. But as much as it is a nice job though,
why I like
you want to go up. What's that? Yeah.
It's why I like cleaning. I just tuck myself away in a dark corner of the school somewhere and just get on with my own thing. Stick some headphones in. And no one's in for the first hour of my job, so I tend to just mull about, make myself a cup of tea, slowly turn on lights, open doors.
Yeah.
You give me 5 hours to do a job, I'll take 2 of those hours sharpening my axe or whatever it was. There's a quote. There's a quote.
Your axe.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
There is a quote. It's like you give me 5 hours to cut down a tree. I'll spend 3 of those hours sharpening my axe, sort of thing.
I haven't heard of that quote.
I can't remember.
It's to do with like, because if you just try and cut the tree down straight away, it's not going to go as well as if you actually sharpen your axe first. Without preparation or some rubbish.
Yeah.
We're just using it for procrastination.
I remember it because someone in a Taskmaster episode once said it. And I can't remember who, what, where, when, and why, but I do remember.
I feel like I may have seen that because I don't know why I would have known that phrase otherwise.
I think it was Liam Mack, actually. Have we watched it?
That would make sense. Yeah.
There we go then.
I used to like when I was in the office, and like say I had time to make up or whatever.
You used to star in The Office.
Yeah. I was in the background though. I was behind the camera.
Extra.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But it was good. Like say, you know, I used to try and like make up any time that I missed, even if it wasn't my fault. Like if the boss was late, you know, like and ridiculously late, I would then say, I say to my boss, can I just make that up tomorrow morning? You go, yeah, fine. So I'd then get in sort of, instead of for 8, I'd get in for 7:15, say.
No.
And then because no one else was in, I just did fuck all for the first 45 minutes. It was great.
Yeah. So your makeup time was literally just making up time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I do. I'm pretty good at being punctual, to be fair. In the year and a quarter that I've been at that school, I've not been late or ill once. So
that's good.
That's. I make a point of being punctual because then they keep me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have to see me being productive, but I'm punctual.
I mean, yeah, it's like the bare minimum, isn't it? Like they've got nothing to dislike you for then from a work point of view. I mean, yeah.
That's it. I come in, I do the job to a standard that looks good. They can't see some of the corners until the deep clean, but that's fine. I wait till the deep clean. There's certain things like desks and stuff you don't have to necessarily pull out. But yeah, I like pulling out desks. Sorry.
That's something I do like about my job. Like they don't really care what time you come in or finish, as long as you do the full 7 hours.
Flexi time sort
of
thing.
Yeah, you can go in wherever you want, and if you stay over, you can take that time back. So that is nice.
That's really good.
Is an upside.
Yeah. Should we do TV of the year?
Upside. Oh yes.
Let's do TV of the year.
TV of the year. Ikuzo.
It is 2010 and 1
Oh, 10 plus the 1.
plus
I think
2000.
that's when I met. That's when I met you guys. Yeah, that's the year we met.
Me, me and Ray?
Yeah, I met you guys. I
Not
wanted
quite Christian.
not my question. No, but I met you and Ray,
You're
and I want to
there, but
say
yeah.
February 21st, I believe.
That's my nan's birthday.
How do you remember this sort of thing?
I'm really good with dates. I've always found.
Oh shit!
Like,
can
I remember
can
she
I tell you all my family members' birthdays, and you can
then
just let me know when they are?
Yeah. And friends.
I remember all my family's
yeah.
birthdays. What'd you say?
Oh no, actually, we discussed this on the podcast. Or
What?
was it in something else? No,
What
it's
was it? Which one? I don't know which one. This happened so many times. I don't know.
Recently, because like a month or two ago, it was Christian's mum's birthday,
Okay.
and he didn't notice, and
No.
and then I'd sent her a message on Facebook because I understand because Christian doesn't have Facebook, so he doesn't get the whole notification of
No
today is
reminder.
so and so's birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw it. I sent her a quick happy birthday and stuff, and she said, "Thanks. Next time you see Christian, you couldn't happen to let him know that his mum has a birthday next year, could you? Or something
Oh
like
my God.
remind him that next year I'll be
No.
having a birthday or something like that."
This is unfair because
hilarious.
I did message her without being reminded. It just may have been at sort of
day or two late,
7
yeah.
p.m. or something.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh no, it was
Okay,
it was a
I
day
see.
later. That's right, it was a day later.
Yeah.
And there was a good reason for it, but I can't remember what it was.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've always been very good at dates.
I'm bad. I don't remember my mum's birthday. I normally have to get told by my nan or my sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
It was my Go on.
I was just gonna say the only 3 birthdays I know off by heart is my own. Cheyenne's, because
Sister.
it's an awkward one. It's the last day of
Oh, yeah.
February, and she was almost born on a leap year. So,
What
or I
would
think
happen
she,
if she was?
I think she might have even been, but literally by like an hour or two. So they just counted it as the 28th or something.
Oh.
I can't remember
Loophole.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but I just know she just dodged the leap year, and then Logan's, because I made a point to try and remember that. Which is
Sorry,
the
sorry
10th
guys,
of
to cut you
December.
short.
Oh,
My food has just arrived. Can I quickly tell you my TV of the year?
all right.
Oh yeah, sure.
Go for it. Run it down. Let's get into
so-
it. Ba-do-do.
Number 5, Christopher and His Kind. Gay Matt Smith. What more do you want?
No?
Game of Thrones. Yeah, shitty ending. That's why it's low on the list.
Fair.
The Looney Tunes show, which is very, very funny.
Oh.
And my number
Oh,
1
is it a
Once Upon
remake?
Time. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a remake.
nice.
It's actually pretty good though. Like, I highly recommend it.
And I
It's
have
only
heard
2
you
seasons.
mention Once Upon a Time before.
What
Yeah,
was
and
number
Once Upon
one?
a Time.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
Again,
Heard of
you
it.
know, it's this first 3 seasons. Well, seasons 1 and 3 are great, and the rest of it is kind of, it just goes downhill after that. But it's still, I still watched it to the end. Well, not quite. I didn't watch the final season, but I think a lot of people saw season 6 as kind of finale, and they just kind of decided to just reboot it in season 7. It's like Scrubs.
I was about to say a little bit like when JD left Scrubs and then no one really cared anymore.
Yeah, that's what I find annoying about Once Upon a Time is they had the perfect ending in season 6, and then it just felt like the last scene was just tacked on because they suddenly got told, oh yeah, you can have the 7th season,
Money,
and they suddenly scrambled to have this scene tacked on the end. None of the original cast, half the original cast came back, and then it was just like it focused on it didn't really focus much. It focused like a little bit on them, and that was it. I didn't really kind of watch the rest of the season. Watched maybe the first episode and gave up. But yeah, that's my list.
Cool. Once upon a time.
Nice.
Yeah, I really have to go. Sorry, I thought it would take a bit
worries.
longer.
Make sure you tune in to an Audible to find out mine and Christian's choices.
Yes, I shall. I did listen to the other one earlier. I like the adverts; they were good. That should be a regular thing.
God, I have to think of more things.
Get
All right,
to it.
I'll see you guys soon.
Sorry,
Yeah.
see you soon.
All
Have a
right,
good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye 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 bye.
Bye.
Blah, 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 blah.
Uh,
just this
On
again.
the subject of birthdays, so it was my my sister, my half sister's birthday
Oh dear, you've had
yesterday or the
another.
day before.
Okay.
But you see, the thing is, when she randomly messaged me out the blue to wish me happy birthday, I made a point of setting a reminder for her birthday.
Okay.
So I knew that. But then my mum messaged me saying, by the way, it's Hannah's birthday today. You might want to send her a message, in case you want to send her a message. And I was there like Kevin the teenager. Just, oh, I know.
Mum, don't fuck it up. Whatever.
And I said to her, don't worry, I've set reminders for people's birthdays now so I don't forget. And she said, you forgot mine. And I was like, I know, that's why I've now set reminders. And then she said it's one of my cousin's birthdays soon. She said, do you know when that one is? It's blah, blah, blah. It's either then or then. And I said, I should clarify, I've only set reminders for the birthdays I know. I have no idea. I don't know how old she is, the youngest cousin. I have no idea. The eldest cousin I know because I've mentioned before his birthday is on 9/11 in 2001, the 9th of November 2001. But then I've got two other cousins. I mean, I think I could narrow down the year of the middle one to within a year of when it actually is. I don't know what month it is. And the youngest one, I've got no idea.
Oh God, yeah. No, don't ask me about my cousins or half sisters.
Anyway, TV of the year.
TV of the year. How many do you have?
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh.
12.
2, 4, 6, 8. I only have
12.
11. For once,
That means you go second.
I know. Oh no.
Toll the bell. Bang.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a bell. Bell. Well, I do, but
I don't have the right type of
I'm
bell to
holding
toll.
I'm holding a certain bell, but
I was going to say I would as well, but then it becomes a little bit uncomfortably like we're on fucking chat roulette or something.
well, there's what did it used to be like back in the day? Anyway,
Yeah.
at number 11, Kamen Rider Forze. Forze? This one's hard to pronounce. It's 4 with a Z-E on the end.
Okay.
Or...
Is it Italian?
Forze? No, he's a spaceman.
Okay.
Well, he's a high school student who becomes a spaceman.
Okay. A space student.
A space rider. I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes and him in crossovers. That's why it's so low on the list.
Okay.
Speaking, same reason. I've only seen a couple of episodes of Friday Night Dinner, which is why I'm throwing it in at number 10.
Ah. It is, yeah, it's very good. Like, you have not seen much of it.
Yeah, it's from what I've seen, I know I'd enjoy it. It's just one of those things of, I can't bother to go out of my way to sit down and watch an entire series. And
Yeah. I watched it. It came out when I was at uni, I think, so I didn't do a lot except just sort of like
catch
go on the
episodes.
computer and watch telly.
Yeah.
So I watched most of the first couple of series, but then kind of didn't watch any more after that.
Okay. At number 9, we have Power Rangers Samurai. One of not quite the worst Power Rangers, but one of the.
I love how it's still at number 9.
Lower kinds of power. Yeah. Yeah. I can remember it more than Friday Night Dinner, and I've seen more of it than Forze, which kind of gives it a little bit more clout, I guess.
An edge, like a katana,
An edge.
like samurais.
Yes.
I just realised I was here trying to figure out. Oh, I think Friday Night Dinner came out in the year when I was at uni. We literally know the year it came out because we're doing it now. I was at uni.
But yeah, you know those American Samurai. That's what Power Rangers Samurai is about.
Yes, yeah. They came over in the Old West. I saw it in Rush Hour.
Yeah, actually, I think if I remember correctly, the mentor of the series was Asian, but the rest of them were just American. So that's how you get away with it. At number 8, Rasta Mouse.
Nice.
Yeah.
President Wednesdaydale.
Oh. Again, I haven't
let's not
seen much, but I love it just for the memes as well.
Yeah.
It's just one of
Me
those
name's
shit.
Bag of Tea, Bag of Trouble, Double G.
Yeah.
It's classic. And goodbye to our viewers in Jamaica.
And Rasta Mouse is voiced by the in no way whatsoever Rasta Reggie Yates.
Yes. Jabadia.
Jibadia says 11, 10, 9, 8. Number 7, Penn and Teller Fool Us. This is the right
Nice.
year now, isn't it? I know I almost
Yes,
said it
at least I
last
think
year.
it is.
Yeah.
Spoilers, but I think it's the right year.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. I really love magic tricks. And
Yes. Yeah.
I'm the sort of person that loves to figure out how they're done, and some people think that that's taking the fun out of it, but I like magic tricks because of how they're done, because of the skill behind it, if you see what I mean. Yeah.
The bits you've got to learn to actually succeed in the trick sort of thing.
I think when you know how it's done, it's more impressive because you can see the skill involved. That's my opinion.
Especially if you're like very skeptic on like just like supernatural-esque, magic-esque type things, then you like you're gonna watch a magic trick and you know it's a trick. You know there's something crafty behind it, sorting it out. It's not actually magic. So it's more fun to know the craftiness behind it for someone who isn't like, oh, it was magic. Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Yeah. Number 6, White Van Man. It
Oh,
doesn't
I don't know that one.
it doesn't sound too good, but don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Picking up hitchhikers and murdering them and dumping their bodies on the moors.
No, it's Will Meller,
Oh.
Georgia Tennant, who is David Tennant's
Name off it.
Yeah, the name. That's what I was trying to remember her name. Nene.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like a white van man, tall, like a handyman that goes door to door, and it's a sitcom. It was fun. I think it only lasted a series, which is a shame. But yeah, one of them BBC Three sitcoms.
Oh yes.
Will Meller must have just been hot off the heels of 2 pints. So they had to get him in for a new show. Number 5, Wilfred. I swear I've mentioned this before, but this is the year it's giving me it again. So unless there was a pilot,
there was the original Australian version, and I'm guessing this is probably the US remake.
This might be the
Frodo
one
Baggins.
I actually know. Then, yeah. Okay. Number 4, Kaizu Sentai Go Kaija, which I think roughly translates as Space Pirate Team Go Kaija. Something along. It's about space pirate. It's a Sentai about space pirates.
Captain DJ heads the crew. Honkin' Tonkin' Lippy 2. Jolly Roger chatting with you, space pirates. No.
No, but the captain is marvelous. He's Captain Marvelous.
Oh, marvelous.
Marvelous. Yeah. I'm not going to attempt it anymore. But it's often every toku's favorite Sentai. Not always. I won't put it down to it is the best Sentai out there, but most toku fans tend to say it's their favorite. It's not personally mine, but I can understand why, because it was like the 45th anniversary series, and the gimmick of the series was that they could transform into any Sentai from any of the past 45 years, and you'd keep getting old Sentai alumni. I can't say that word.
Aluminium.
Yeah, that's it. You keep getting old Sentai characters back and stuff. So it was a well done anniversary.
Okay, but have you got any more parts of the world that I could do a defensive accent for? We've had Caribbean, we've had Jamaica, we've had Japan now. Any others? Just put a warning here in case there is.
On the whole, aluminum, alumni, try American. Damn. I don't know. I can't. Anyway, number 3, Sooty.
Sooty. What's that got to do with
Sooty.
Americans?
Yeah. The most recent version of the show where Sooty lives in a holiday park, and it's the holiday park down Breen.
Oh,
Because
Green Sands.
because for a while Richard Cadell actually owned Breen, I think. Breen Sands, the amusement park. So they filmed it in the amusement park.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Blue Exorcist.
Oh.
Oh, it's an animu. Quite rare. I don't often get animus on here, and it's an animu I quite enjoyed. Basically, the kid finds out he's the son of the devil, so has to train to be an exorcist and take out demons so that he can defeat his dad.
Makes sense.
Yeah, pretty cool. Was it a shonen? I think it might have been a shonen. It's what that type of thing. Characters have
I know what you mean.
weapons and powers,
and their power grows as they progress.
Yeah,
and the threats get bigger and bigger.
If it's not a shonen, it's shonen-esque.
Yeah, that's her name, shonen-esque.
Shonen-esque, yeah. Shonen-esque.
Loch Ness.
Shonen Loch Ness, yeah, that's her name.
Yes.
Don't wear it out. Speaking of what's her name is Mrs. Brown in at number 1 with Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Mrs. Brown's Boys?
Apparently, according to IMDb.
Oh yeah, I've got it, yeah. Yeah, it's, people love to hate it, don't they?
I don't know. I love it. It's
just sort of classic silly humor, isn't it?
Silly. It's silly, like old person humor as well. Would you get like? Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Hold on, what the fuck?
Oh. Hold on, what the fuck? Hello?
What is this a trailer for? Oh, it's not any... I think Mrs. Brown just appears in an episode. If it's like Madella or I don't know. Tyler Perry's Medea Homecoming. But apparently Mrs. Brown appears in that because it's a trailer on the page for Mrs. Brown on IMDb.
Oh, all right.
But yeah. Mrs. Brown's Boys, number 1. There we go.
Nice.
Roshk.
I didn't realise we were at number 1 already.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I was ordering a takeaway once we went through the last bit of that, so... okay.
I said I didn't have that big a... We're hitting the point where I don't know as many modern TV shows now, so it's starting to dwindle. You're going to get a lot more Sentai and a lot less...
Loch Ness.
Loch Ness, yeah. Lot less, not Loch less. Oh, that's a tongue. Lot less.
Lot less Loch Ness.
Yeah, lot less
In
Loch
Totness.
Ness. In Totness.
There's a lot less Loch Ness. No. There's a lot less Loch Ness.
It is a bit tricky.
Loch Ness is a Loch Ness, but there's a lot less in Loch Ness. Anyway, my list then for 2011. An extra one, I've only seen clips of this on YouTube. It's an anime. It's called Nichiju, My Ordinary Life. It just looks quite funny. I've not seen it.
Okay, shout out then, like I do in the Kamen Riders.
Exactly, yeah. Then in me honourables, I've got Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Well, fair.
There's the accent we can do.
Mrs. Brown. I can't do it.
What do you mean, Mrs. Brown? I can't understand a fucking word she's saying. Anyway, Rasta Mouse, Stargazing Live, which had Dara O'Brien and I think Brian Cox, not that one, the other one. It was just about stars and planets and galaxies and shit. Death in Paradise.
Oh, was that this year? All right, check that in me honourables. I've only seen that through my nan watching it, so I've never sat down and watched an episode myself.
Me too.
Okay.
And Richard Herring describes it very well, which is that like it's just a solid show. Every episode has exactly the same plot.
Yeah.
And he thinks if I lived in the Caribbean, he says, and I wanted to murder someone, I would just shoot them and then leave. They always do a convoluted plan.
Yeah.
10 o'clock live, which was a selection of people like Charlie Brooker, David Mitchell, someone else, and Lauren Laverne. I think it was Alan Carr. No, Jimmy Carr. It was like, it was a live. It was a live show where they would just sort of like talk about the week's news in a satirical manner.
Oh,
in the way that people like David Mitchell and what's he called? Charlie Brooker are very good at.
Kind of Mock the Week-esque, just less game showy.
Yeah, exactly. And Friday Night Dinner.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So my top 5.
Oh, the top 5.
The top 5. Number 5. I guaranteed you've not heard of this one. Hang on, I put some extra consonants in there. I guarantee you've not heard of this one. Ik veld med Ylvis.
Oh God, no.
Which is Tonight with Ylvis. It's a Norwegian chat show, hosted by two brothers whose surname is Ylvis.
Okay.
And their friend, who is also there. It's just very funny. They're just very funny people. Yeah, they had all the episodes up on YouTube. I used to watch them when they came out. Same as with like the Late Late Show when Craig Ferguson was on it. Someone just used to upload them onto YouTube and I'd watch them on the regs. Nice. But Ylvis are the people who did they occasionally do sort of comedy songs at the end of the show. Okay. They did What Does the Fox Say?
Oh, okay. Well,
which is how I obviously found out about them. But they're also just very funny. There's loads of great sketches they've done online as well, like voice activated lifts and cash machines and stuff, which is just them improvising basically when members of the public try to use the stuff. Oh. Recommend.
Okay, that's nice.
Number 4. It's no trick. It's Penn and Teller, Fool Us.
Okay. Hi, yeah.
Number 3, way to go. It's 2012, which was it was kind of like the thick of it, but it was about the London 2012 Olympics planning committee.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be about like the planned apocalypse or whatever.
No, different 2012.
Yeah.
But that was
different. What another 2012 as opposed to 2012.
Yeah, you could choose between your 2012s.
Yeah. Is that where our timeline split?
Yeah.
Some people chose the apocalypse. Some people chose the Olympic.
Yeah. And the universe with the apocalypse in is the one where they were called the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
And Nelson Mandela died in prison. And also, actually, that reminds me, I'm pretty certain no one was afraid of clowns until about 15 years ago. So that was in that universe too.
I'm not really scared of clowns.
No, I to me it just feels like it just suddenly happened out of nowhere, and suddenly everyone was like, "Oh yeah, they're scary," and I was no, they're not. No one's ever thought that. What are you talking about? Anyway,
yeah, like back at like when we were kids, clowns were all the thing.
Yeah. So that's what I think the alternate timeline was.
Okay. We chose the good timeline then.
Yeah.
Good in one way, bad in many others.
Yeah, we didn't all die in the apocalypse, thankfully.
Oh, well,
also, the 2012 apocalypse thing is so dumb because it's like finding a calendar from 2020, a 2022 calendar, and going, "Oh my god, it ends on the 31st of December. They think the world's going to end then." Anyway.
Oh, maybe that's what that's what we'll have to do. Is we'll have to just get together, like a set of or we make like a set of calendars leading up to a certain year, like
carved in stone.
1,000, 2,000 years in the future. Bury them.
Yeah.
Leave them. Wait till the future, and we won't see it, but one day.
That's what I was like. I've seen a few people say this, and like I've thought it independently as well. I think it's just a common thought for people to have. Like, wouldn't it be great to be buried in some strange way to really confuse future archaeologists?
Yeah. Do you think like Pompeii? Do you think as they saw it coming, they all just started making poses and stuff?
Yeah. It's like Bring on the Wall.
Quick, Theseus, hold my apple.
I hope you mean your fruit.
That's what. That was the innuendo I was going for.
Anyway, 2012 is very good. I still quote it a lot. It's one of those. Number 2 is Black Mirror.
No, actually, I haven't watched that.
Very, very, very good.
I have heard you.
Up to a point.
Chun. Oh, okay.
I haven't watched much of the Netflix stuff. Like I've kind of heard in reviews that it kind of just kept on doing the same storyline now. It's kind of got a bit samey.
Shit.
But I mean, the early stuff is like really, yeah, the early stuff's so good, sort of kind of
Stop their
groundbreaking.
walks
It's,
early, sort of thing.
yeah. So that's a thorough recommendation.
Oh.
And then number 1 is Game of Thrones. Because yeah, as soon as they overtook the books, it became utter drivel. But that doesn't
Until
mean
they
that
did
the
that.
first 4 series were still really good because they did basically just follow the books.
Okay. No. Fair.
And if nothing else, it got me reading the books,
Okay.
which are some of the best books ever.
I mean, I never got into it, but it's a personnel thing.
Else.
This time, it's personnel.
Oh, nothing personnel, kid. So we've got Game of Thrones, Mrs. Brown's Boys, and Once Upon a Time
Upon time.
in Hollywood.
Oh,
Cool. Who will win the imaginary poll? Probably Game of Thrones would win that one, I think.
yeah. Wouldn't be
I
surprised.
don't know what would win last year. Limmy's Show, Kamen Rider O's, and the Great British Bake Off.
Bake Off, probably.
I don't know what my audience is like for Kamen Rider sort of stuff.
That's what I mean.
I mean, I just don't know one way or the other.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
imagine.
anyway. Yeah. Never judge a book by its cover. Never judge Lethal Weapon by Danny Glover. To quote Scroobius Pip. Cool. Good year. I've only got 3 more left that I've done. I need to start building up my backlog again.
I see. I just cobbled them together last minute. Literally getting in whilst I was waiting for me mouth to sort of regain its feeling. I was just
Yeah.
there quickly putting it together, going through the list.
Yeah. 2019 is going to be interesting because there are 5 things that could be number 1, and I really don't know how I'm going to pick which one's my favourite. But anyway.
I don't know until I get there and see what is there for 2019.
I don't think you've seen any of these.
No, probably not.
No.
I don't
anyway.
know what you're talking about, but probably not.
I don't think you've seen any of these, just from what I know about you. Well.
Quick.
We're at the bottom of the well
I
now.
was going to say, Timmy's trapped down the well again.
So we're trapped down the well, and Timmy's got to find help.
Okay.
But he's upset because we took the piss out of him getting stuck down the well so much. He's now decided to not get help.
Oh, Timmy, you can't.
And that's the thing now. After a while, it becomes harder for him to get help because he'd be like, "Won't they ask me why I didn't help straight away?" So it'll get harder and harder for him to break that silence. So I'm afraid we're going to just die down there.
Oh, no. Well,
Let that be a lesson to all. Don't bully Timmy.
it's no longer the podding shed, it's the podding well. Would that... Well, then.
Well,
Oh, well.
in the round, I think we can make a good go of it.
Okay.
Not sure if it holds water. Does that make sense? I don't know.
No, I can't figure. I was trying to think of stuff to do with like bucket or rope.
Yeah, so I was thinking, bucket. We'll just have to leave it like that.
That works. Yeah.
Bucket the trend.
It's bouquet,
Anyway.
darling.
Cool. Well, that's it for us from now. For now.
Yeah,
From now for
well,
us.
Yeah, it was a decently short-ish one, but it wasn't short. It was
It's 50 minutes. So it's
Okay.
about what I want it to be.
Yeah, about
Who
right.
likes short podcasts? No. Christian likes short podcasts because they're much easier to edit. So thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you for the music, the songs,
Songs we're singing.
Yeah. Thanks for all the joys we weren't bringing.
Who can live without it? Don't answer that. Don't want to know. So
Probably
thanks, everyone.
yo.
Yo.
Yo. Anyway, yeah. Well, before we get too more cringy. Impossible.
Bye.
Ah!